Hello friends, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. How was your weekend? That's so great to hear. Are you ready to sing our good morning song together? Let's stretch our arms out like airplane wings and fly your airplane to one side, fly your airplane to the other side. Now let's make the letter T with our airplane wings and bring those airplane wings into a big circle out in front of you like this. Now, let's stretch the circle up over our heads and give a stretch from one side, stretch over to the other side, and one last stretch up at the top before we bring our arms back down. Now it's time to sing together. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, friends. I hope that you're having a wonderful day so far. So, we have 3 things that we need to do before we get started with the calendar and weather chart. The first thing that we need to do is turn on our listening ears. So find your ears right on the sides of your head and turn them on like this. The second thing that we need to do is put on our thinking hats. So take a look around the room. Do you see your thinking hat? My thinking hat is right here. I'm going to put it on top of my head. And the third and final thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts. Can you find your heart? Right here. And we warm up our hearts like this. Boom, 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 boom. So let's double check. Our listening ears are on, our thinking hats are on, and our hearts are warmed up. And now we can get started with circle time. So we're going to begin with the date. And when we say the date, we start off with the month. The month is right up here. Do you know what the month is? April, that's right. And today is April 12th. So let's move the chip over from April 8th, or April 9th actually. That was the last time that we met. So we'll move it over to 10, 11, and place the chip right on the number 12 because today is April 12th. And right up here we have the year. Friends, there are 2 ways to say the year, 2021 or 2021. That's how you say the year. But will you say the date one more time with me? Today is April 12th, 2021 or 2021. Can I see your counting fingers like this? And let's warm them up and give them a little stretch. We need to count all of the days that we've had so far in the month of April. So let's start off at the top with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have had 12 days so far in the month of April. Friends, can I see your 7 fingers like this? We are going to sing the Days of the Week song. And because we have 7 days in our week, we hold up 7 fingers for each one of the days. If you know the words to the song, sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's travel down to the bottom of the chart. This says that yesterday was, here's your clue, Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday, the last day of the weekend. So that means that today is Monday! That's right! Today is Monday, the first day of the weekday. So tomorrow will be Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. But let's go back up to the top. And this right up here shows the season. Do you remember what the season is? Springtime. That's right, friends. And last week and this week, we have been talking about baby animals that are born in the springtime. Let's travel back down to the bottom of the chart. Right here we have the weather, and that means that it's time to sing the weather song together. Are you ready? What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? The rain definitely is falling today at my house. This at the bottom is a picture of a cloud with the rain falling. When I look outside, all I see are gray clouds in the sky, and I can hear the raindrops falling and hitting the window. For the next few days, it's supposed to be very rainy where I live. And like we've talked about, in the springtime, it can be very rainy, and the weather can be pretty unpredictable. Let's see. Look at my temperature chart. It's on orange. Even though it's rainy, it's still warm today. What's the weather like where you live, friends? Do you also have a rainy day? Look outside your window and let me know what you see. Thanks for sharing the weather with me. And now let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. So because today is Monday, we have a brand new letter to learn. This letter makes two sounds. The first sound is a short sound that sounds like this. Eh, eh. Can you make the short sound with me? Eh, eh. And the long sound sounds like this. E. Can you make the long sound? That's right. And do you know what letter this is? This is the letter E. And this is a lowercase e. E says eh or E. Now, let's take a look and see what's inside of the letter box today. So inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter E, and it makes the short sound, eh. Here's your first clue. This is a large mammal. These mammals are found in Africa and Asia. They are usually a grayish-black color, and they have large ears and a long trunk. Do you know what it is? Let's take a look. Elephant. Elephant starts with the letter E. So you can see that the elephant has two large ears, and this is the elephant's long trunk. And on the sides of the trunk, this elephant has 2 tusks. This is how you write a lowercase e. One more time. And let's take a look at the number of the week. So we also have a new double-digit number to talk about. This is the number 19. And when you write the number 19, you have to write two numbers. First, you write this number. This is the number 1. Can you show me the number 1 with your fingers? You're right. And after you write the number 1, you have to write this number. Can you show me what number this is with your fingers? 9. You're right. 1, 9. 19. So we have 19 tally marks to count together. I think I'm going to have to make 2 rows because we have quite a lot. So I'll start at the top. Will you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes across, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goes across, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 goes across, 16, 17, 18, and 1 more makes 19. 19 tally marks. And inside of the box, I have 19 small branches or twigs to count. And when we count the twigs, I usually line them up to look like the tally marks. So let's count them together. 1, 2, 3. That one fell. That was number 4. 5 goes across. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goes across. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 goes across. 16, 17, 18, and 1 more makes 19. 19 twigs. Because today is Monday, we have a new sign to learn. Today we are going to learn how to say animal in sign language. And remember, friends, sign language is a language that uses hand gestures and facial expressions to communicate instead of speaking out loud. So this is how you say animal in sign language. Can you try? That's right. Let me show you one more time. You're going to take your fingers to your chest like this and open and close your arms. Let's do that together. Animal. This week we will continue our focus on baby animals born in the springtime. Last week we learned about baby animals that hatched from eggs and came from their mother's bellies. Do you remember any baby animals that come from an egg? That's right, a bird and a frog. And what about any baby animals that grow inside of their mother's bellies? Rabbits and fawns. So today's baby animal is very similar to a puppy. In fact, it's even called a pup. But it's not a baby dog. Today we're going to be learning about baby foxes, also called pups. The mother fox is called a vixen, and she makes a nest out of leaves inside of her den when she's ready to have her babies in the springtime. The mother will usually have about 6 pups, and she'll stay in the den while the father fox, or the dog, brings her food. Foxes are mammals and omnivores, which means that the pups drink milk from their mothers and will hunt meat and eat vegetation once they get bigger. Now, vixen are extremely protective over their pups, and pups are very active and playful. Foxes are primarily nocturnal, which means that they are most active at night. And because foxes are nocturnal, they have great night vision, which means that they can see very well in the dark. So today's work requires darkness. So grab a flashlight and get ready to turn off those lights. For today's work, you will need a dark room, a flashlight, and some animal figurines. So I mentioned before that foxes are primarily nocturnal, which means that they're most active at nighttime when it's dark outside. So I thought that today we would have our own fun in the dark. Can you guess what shadow this springtime baby animal is from? This is a lamb. Let's try another one. Whose shadow is this from? A bear cub. And the last one? Whose shadow is this from? A fawn. And the last animal shadow I'm going to do using my own hands and fingers. This is a kit or a baby rabbit. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Did you know that fox's eyes glow a greenish yellow color in the dark? Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. Before we go, we have one last song to sing. Can everybody wave goodbye like this? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.